The Oscars owned the airwaves this past Sunday, and before all the winners were announced, Jim Ferguson shared his predictions. So as a final wrap-up of the Academy Awards, he's back to tell us how he did. Jim, nice to see you again.
Good, always. Hey, I look forward to this every Tuesday.
So do I. You didn't do bad.
Pardon me?
You did
I didn't
not
do too bad. Well, 4 out of 6, and the supportings are always the hardest. And I always have trouble with supporting actor and actress.
Yeah.
And I thought Christopher Plummer, being his age and he was a fill-in, would win Best Supporting. But I did say Sam Rockwell will win. Yeah. And he did.
That's true. To your credit.
But I didn't pick him.
Your preference was Christopher Plummer. I mean, the guy, how old is he? He's in his 80s
82.
now, right? 82. He's had a lifetime career, but we're not really awarding based on lifetime service, are we?
No, we're not. On performance. On performance. Even on performance.
So Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell for 3 billboards in Ebbing, Missouri, outside Ebbing, Missouri.
A film I have yet to see, so that's Best Supporting Actor. Best Supporting Actress, too, didn't go so well.
Well, the actress from I, Tonya won Best Supporting Actress.
Allison Janney.
Allison Janney, thank you. And I thought Mary Blige from Mudbound, her performance was, I just, unbelievable.
I've heard wonderful things about it. She's fairly new to acting, though, isn't she?
She is fairly new to acting, and it's her first feature film, but she's done a lot of video stuff, you know, and we're going to see her a lot more.
I'm sure we will.
Now, the show itself, I thought Jimmy Kimmel did a great job as the host. He had a tough job this time with diversity and everything else. I thought the trip they did to the theater across the street was a great idea. And, you know, our producer of this show, Ken Carr, he loved the idea of limiting their acceptance speech to win a jet ski.
There it is.
That's something that Ken would have done.
That does sound like it came from the mind of Ken, and it, you know, a cost-benefit analysis showed that it wasn't really that great of an incentive at the end of the day. But I think it's so funny that we had the Arizona tie there with Lake Havasu, and overall, Jimmy Kimmel did well. You said he didn't really mention last year's flub that much. He didn't spend much time with it.
He started the show that way.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be that way. But, you know, one of the guys on the camera here, Aaron, said, let's cancel the Oscars from now on because Gary Oldman finally won.
Gary Oldman finally won, and that brings us to the actors that you did get right, and the director and the Best Picture. So for Best Actor. The
Best Actor, of course, was Gary Oldman, without a doubt. Best Actress, I thought Frances was good. I didn't remember I said in my heart I thought Sally Hawkins was better, but Frances McDormand was outstanding, and she deserved the Oscar. Her speech was unbelievable.
It was unbelievable in a lot of ways. I thought she seemed a little unhinged, but you say that's just how her personality is.
It is, and she opened the door for struggling writers. That need to have their scripts read. I mean, I thought that was wonderful what she did.
It was. And so you nailed the director and the Best Picture, but I think everyone kind of saw the writing on the wall for this.
Yeah, it had won so many. The Critics' Choice Awards, which I'm on the board of directors for, it won that. And you know, it was just set aside. It was just a special movie.
It really was. So everything from, you know, the production value of it, the story. He spent, like we said, 3 years refining the story and 3 years refining that costume for the fish man.
I know, and you were so impressed with my interview that I sat down with Guillermo.
Yeah, that's right. So Guillermo del Toro, not only Best Director, but Best Picture.
Right, quickly, there was one surprise, Best Song.
Yeah.
Everyone thought The Greatest Showman was going to win it before me, but Remember Me from Coco won it.
That's right. You know. Remember Me, same folks who wrote Let It Go from Frozen. You know, they're just on a roll, I guess, making these songs that are so catchy for people to listen to. So the Tech Awards, too, of course, were very good. Dunkirk won 3, Shape of Water won 4. Those are the ones that people kind of skip over sometimes.
Right,
but if they didn't have those, there wouldn't be a film. So nice job on your prediction.
Thank you. Animated, Coco, and Ties to Tucson.
That's right. Friday, really quick, what do we have coming up?
We have, I Can Only Imagine, a wonderful film, an inspirational film. We have the writer and director both will be here on Friday to talk about I Can Only Imagine.
There it is. Now, guys, Jim has spoken with many of the stars that were in attendance on Sunday night. For those celebrity interviews, log on to TucsonMorningBlend.com, search for Hollywood Happenings.